Hello everyone and welcome back to FSM Super Sundays with myself Troy. As always, we're going to get straight into the charts. First, we're going to start on gold on a 1 week time frame. So last week's candle did engulf the prior 4 weeks candles. Just to let you know, guys, this is my third take of doing this video, so I've marked out my levels. I think this new Mac OS update has affected microphones, all that sort of stuff, and Quicktime. So yeah, trying to record this again, I've marked out all my levels. I'll just run through it nice and quickly. So yeah, as I said before, 1 week candle, nice bullish engulfing for gold. As you may be aware, gold is an inflation hedge, so as you see low interest rates on a global scale, you'll see a lot of inflation, and people will then try to put their money into gold to avoid the value of their money decreasing. So yeah, gold on a nice bit of a bullish run. Daily time frame, as you can see, previously we did have this level of resistance a bit higher as price came into it and fell down. As price did break above and came back, it showed that this resistance, which is now support, has been moved to a bit of a lower level towards the 1680 level. Previously to this, it was around the 1700. But with that said, price has shown that this is a nice level of support, looking to move higher and make a higher high probably in this coming week. We have a trend line marked out on the 4-hour time frame. First touch, second, third and fourth. It then broke higher, also making higher lows along the way. If I just draw that out for you as well. That's a good thing about having more than one take. You see things different every time, and you can spot other things as well. So as you can see, price was coming towards the end of the triangle, broke higher. And now that, if you're assuming that price has made its high, this price, we can look for price to come back down to this 61.8 Fibonacci level. That will be ideal. Between the 50 and 60, because this is a level of minor support around here. So around either the 50 or 61.8, we'll look for price to come towards, and then watch price action, then take longs from there with stop loss around the 78.6, giving a rough 4.5 to 1 risk reward. Take profit or targets are up at the 1790 level, around the 61.8. Obviously we will watch the high level and then the 27.2 extension on the way up to see if price wants to stall around those levels. Just to show you where we got those levels from, if we zoom all the way out on the weekly time frame, these highs here is what made us have our level of 1790, and that's what we're looking for price to head towards. So now moving on to cable. So cable or sterling pairs weren't moving too much recently, but last week, there was some volatility in the market. Looking on the weekly time frame, we did engulf the previous, I think six candles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we engulfed to the downside the previous 6 candles, showing that price has got a nice bearish momentum with this bearish Maribozu on the weekly time frame. And on a daily time frame now, what we can see, this trend line here, 1, 2, 3 touches, even 4. We do like to think of price as an area, not really as we do like to think of levels of support, resistance, and trend lines, etc., as areas, not sort of specific lines or price points. So that's a nice touch there, and then we can also put Fibonacci on that to show you that play there. So 50 Fibonacci play, and price has just gone through the 27.2 extension, now looking for the 61.8 at 120.33 level. What we want, if I just delete that to make it clearer, what we want is now price to come up to either this level here, so around the 122.50 level, or if we go to the 4 hour, we can show you some more levels, but that's what we're looking for price to do. Once it makes a bottom, we can put a Fibonacci on that time frame. Once again, we can put another Fibonacci here, and this is just above the previous on the daily time frame, the Fibonacci play we had there, which sort of settled at 120.60. It's 120.33. So that was 61.8 for that on the daily time frame. On for this time frame on the 4 hour, it's 120.56. So that's what we're looking for on this, looking for price to pull higher, either to this level here, the 121.63 or 122.14, or the 122.45. my preference would be for it to come up to 122.45, giving us more room to the downside and also a tighter stop loss. Our stop loss will be just on the high here, this swing high here, and then as I said before, we'll put it around 120.60, we'd say, as the first level of support. Give us a 1.8 to 1, and then 1.2033 gives us a 2 to 0.3 to 1, and then 113, which is down at the lows, the long-term lows, 1.1445. So that's what we're looking for on cable. Always looking to trade this to the downside. As you can see on those time frames, the daily, the 4 hour and the 1 hour, we're looking at lower lows and lower highs. Okay, so yeah, looking for price to pull back, and then we'll look to take shorts on that. Finally, we will look at sterling yen. Weekly time frame, once again looking quite bearish, just as like cable. Nice bearish engulfing candle there. If we go to the daily, as you can see, Friday's candle was a nice bearish Marubozu, just pushing prices much lower to break the level at 130.65. So what we would look for now is price to pull back before heading lower. As you can see, it's making lower lows and lower highs. It's broken this previous low here around 130.60. It's made a new low. So when it does find a bottom, we'll look for it to make a new lower high. Okay, so if we go to the 4 hour, if we assume price will start to retrace from where it is, the price we're looking for to take the shorts is 130.65, which lines up with a 61.8 Fibonacci, and that will give us a 3 to 1 if we take the shorts down to the level 128.90. Okay, so looking for shorts, that will be an ideal scenario, price to pull up to 130.65 and then take shorts from there. Stop loss, if you want to be conservative, should be up at the highs. If you want to go by the Fibonacci play, be a bit tighter stops for more risk reward. Stops will be around in between the 78.6 and the 100 Fibonacci levels. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode, guys. I'll run through it nice and quickly because, as I said before, this is my third take, and I did have the levels marked on from the first take. So yeah, that's what we're looking for. Short on sterling pairs, and if you're looking at gold, we're looking for longs. So those are the things we're looking to trade this week. We hope you are all safe. Please do leave likes, comments, subscribe, and if you want to hear more about our courses, please do keep up with us on social media. Instagram is the main one, and also you can email us. Our email will be in the description to ask for more information. But thanks, guys, and have a good trading week.